Arrow is one of the Volturi, and the Volturi are described as being the closest thing to the royal family that the vampires have. So Arrow is sort of, they're kind of, I suppose he seems like their leader, but he's just the one who speaks on behalf of them, I suppose. This relationship between Edward and Bella, I think, it's very mystifying to him how a vampire could have that kind of relationship with a human. But at the same time, I think he's sort of there's a sentimental streak to him. He says, I love a happy ending, but they are so rare. And there is something quite sentimental about it, and the idea of this love story, this passion between them, even though he finds it extraordinary that Edward can resist drinking her blood. But at the same time, the sentimentalist in him loves that it's such a lovely romance. The one main rule that the Volturi keep is that no one can give away the existence of vampires. And so this is something that in the scenes themselves, the fact that Bella knows about the vampires, because Edward has told her, obviously, then that creates a problem for the vampires, for the Volturi, because she has to be killed. You know, it's sort of like giving your Hamlet in a way, giving your vampire. There's been many depictions of vampires, and it's exciting and a challenge to kind of see what you bring to a vampire. But especially this character, I think Arrow is, given that he's so dangerous and deadly and powerful. How would I describe Chris? Well, he looks like a cross between a vampire and a werewolf to me, it seems. He's got the sort of chiseled look of a vampire, and he goes around, talking in Italian and French and Spanish all the time, and he's English, but with an American accent, and yet he's all sort of like buff like a werewolf and kind of a bit hairy. So he's like a little mythological creature going around the place himself, and he's very funny. He creates a great atmosphere on the set, and he's very good with everyone. Just watching him with all the younger actors. He's very good with them, and he treats them with respect and talks to them as equals. It's very good the way he is with it. I can see why it's such a productive set and a creative set.